Hi everybody, welcome to Quincy Tech Channel. Hope everybody had a great week and that you're ready for the holiday weekend. Happy 4th to everybody. If you're traveling, make sure you drive safe. If you go to the beach or go somewhere outside, make sure you drink lots of water because I'm pretty sure it's going to be a good sized heat wave this weekend. So make sure you stay hydrated, healthy, and enjoy each other's company. So make sure you have a lot of fun doing that. So, with that in mind, we're going to talk a little bit about my tech tool apps that I have on my iPhone XR. So, that I use for work and maybe talk about some of the apps that I think that are in my tech tools folder that have been useful to everybody else. So, we'll discuss that, and we'll probably, some of it will be HomeKit related, and some of it will be not related to the tech tools. So, I'm looking forward to discussing with that. So, let's get on with that. So, let's take a look at the iPhone. Alright, now I'm on my iPhone XR, and as you can see, I have all of my apps and photos that help me keep everything organized and easy to find. Now, we're going to primarily focus on my tech tool. As you can see, I have all of my tech tools in one place. So I'm going to go start on the second page and then go backward. As you can see, I got MyFacts, Microsoft Edge, Samsung SmartThings app, Sonos One, the first version of this app, which I'll go into detail in just a minute, and the remote, which is for controlling all of my light switches and stuff that's in the home, and it's also handled by HomeKit. And then the other Sonos app, then Zoom, and then Facer. So I'm going to start with one that's not really a tech tool, but it's pretty cool. It's called Facer. It allows you to buy different faces that you can add to your Apple Watch to organize your thing to make it look cool and all of that stuff. So it's kind of fun to look at, and I see there's some new ones on here that I should probably check out later, so that's pretty cool. So you can, part of it, I don't really find it fun to mess with something because you gotta pay for it, which I'm not too thrilled about it, but it is, and I'm like, it is what it is, so yeah. So let's close that app and then we go back to my tech tools app here. Now, I want to explain the two Sonos app that I have. This is the newest app that I have right now that allows me to mess with the settings for the Sonos One that I got that came with our security system for free. So it's nice. I'm gonna explain that a little bit more later. So on another video. So that's the Sonos app. The other reason why I did not delete this other app over here is because when I initially tried to delete it, it's quirky for some reason. It messes up the second Sonos app, so I just left it there because it doesn't eat up much space. So I figured I'm gonna just leave it there, and then rather than mess with trying to get it to work the right way, because I'm going to eventually get a Apple HomePod to replace it, because I'll explain that in another video. So anyway, I'll have Microsoft Edge on here because I use both the mobile version and the desktop version to make sure everything works the way it should with the website that the company I work for have created for their customers to make sure they all work properly regardless of what platform that it's on. And this MyFacts is what I use with my father to handle all of our faxes, because it's handy to have and automatically create the PDF, which allows us to easily upload it to our system that we use for our work. So always fun to use. And there's the Zoom app on here. I do not use Zoom often, but it's handy for people that want to do a Zoom meeting to talk, and it does have remote control capabilities as well, but it's not my go-to app for that because sometimes you have to pay if you have to do more. And I use another app called WebApp that's available on the desktop and on the mobile devices as well. Then I find it to be a little bit more versatile, which I'll explain in a little bit. And then I have the Smart Things app, and it's really handy. It allows me to control all of my Samsung products. The Samsung product that I have right now are two TVs, and it allows me to control the TVs. As you can see, it's really handy to have. So, and it allows me to control whatever devices through online Wi-Fi. Now, that's the Smart Things app. Let's go back to the folder here. Now, this is all the main app that I use the most. The GoDaddy Mobile allows me to handle all of the website product that we have to work that work with our website, that work with my father's company. So it allows me to make sure everything's all up to date there. There's no issue. It allows me to upload updated web pages that I've created for that company. And then we have Google Chrome, which is another browser app that allows me to test to make sure everything looks good there on the desktop and as well as the mobile version. So it's very handy, and I like it. It allows me to sync all of my bookmarks all in my place. So because even if it's on the desktop, iPad, or iPhone, I am able to use the same bookmark with no issue. So that's kind of cool. Now, I use a Linksys Philips Mesh wireless system. I have two nodes. I have a third one, but I don't need it. It's not on because the size of the house it doesn't require a third node. And I love it. It's really handy. And I use the Linksys app to manage my Wi-Fi. I won't show you the details of my Wi-Fi because I gotta stay private. But I will show you what the dashboard looks like. And it's really nice. And it allows me to handle everything, deny devices and stuff like that. So it's really handy to have. So, and it's obviously password protected so nobody can get on it. So that's the easy part of that. So I find it easy to use. And before, I've always used Link 6 products. And the only time that I had a non-Link 6 wireless system is when Airport Extreme was out. Now Apple has discontinued that and I don't use it anymore because I want the latest wireless because it's faster and stuff like that. So, and I also have Airport Utility as my backup in case there's an issue with the Link 6 and it allows me to go in and address some issues with the wireless there if I have to. Now, and I love this app right here called SpeedTap. It allows me to test whatever download and upload speeds I have, regardless what wireless I'm on or what my download and upload speeds are on the cellular network. But I'm on fiber with CenturyLink and it's blazingly fast. I love it. So check it out. I'm going to press go. It's going to connect with CenturyLink. And as you can see, it's going up pretty good. And then, it's fast. I can have a whole bunch of devices on my router. It does not hurt the speed at all. I've had my wife could watch a ton of TV shows when I'm doing a lot of stuff that eats up bandwidth. And hardly eats any bandwidth now because everything's so bloody fast. It's awesome. So, as you can see, my download speed is 94.4 megabits per second, and my upload speed is 95.9 megabits per second, and that's something. And it does really, really well. So, it's very handy to have, and fiber is the best, man. When I moved here, I was excited. So, that's SpeedTap. And then I have, this is normal, I was talking about Zoom. Well, this is what I know it's called WebEx. Like here, they've redesigned the app a little bit. and it looked pretty clean, and it looked really easy to use. It's called WebEx Meet. It allows me to have video cam meeting, audio meeting, and allows me to remote control a computer to help my friends, family, and my customers with the issues with software, hardware, and stuff like that. It's really handy to have, and I have not had speed issues, no lag time, and if the interesting thing, now that I mentioned that, Zoom every once in a while had some a little bit of suckiness, getting sucked, I should say, uh, frequently. But when I did my web apps, it's a little bit more powerful, a lot more fluid, and it also has a little bit more user-friendly control. So I tend to stick with web apps, so that's always good to have. Tab Measure, it uses AR-Kit to measure a room or measure a dress or a desk to help you arrange something in a room, get the right dimensions of a room and stuff like that. It's really handy. I like that. I use it every once in a while. It's good. Encode is an app that I'm going to use to help me learn a little bit more about Swift. So I might eventually build a app just for the fun of it, just to see how well I do at creating apps. And then I have the Microsoft Authenticator app, which adds an extra layer of security to my Microsoft accounts for business and personal to make sure everything is secure, nobody steals my stuff, and I'm easily able to log in without having to, use the pictures or have to listen to some kind of audio, which because I'm hard of hearing, which wouldn't be handy. So that eliminates a lot of my issues with trying to add an extra layer of security. So kudos to Microsoft to building that, so that's cool. So that was all my tech tools. And that is that for now, and then let's talk about something else here. So that was my tech tools photo. And that's what I use for work. There are two other apps that I use that I did not show. It's called Zendesk and Microsoft Teams. Most of you know what Microsoft Teams is. It's basically replaced Skype, business Skype, and allows me to talk with my team members with the company that I work with to show you how communicate with developers to address some issues and stuff like that. So that's pretty handy. Zendesk Support, which is one of the other apps I have on my phone, and allows me to communicate with our customers to help them resolve their issues. It's basically like go to their email and we can communicate back and forth in email. There's also something called Zendesk Shop, but our company does not use it. So we just basically use the email feature, but it keeps everything all in one place so we can look at past issues to see how many times something happened, and also help the developer come up with ideas how to stop those issues from happening again and again. So it's very, very handy, and I love it. I haven't had any problems with it, so I like using it. So it's always fun to work with customers and try to help to resolve their problems, be it the software or potentially give them advice with their hardware. When most of the time, their company's IT department is supposed to help them with that, but if it's something quick, I can help them do it themselves. So, and I use it for my personal uses too. So if a friend of mine has a problem and I'm not near them, and they want me to fix it right away, I can just say, hey, here's a WebEx link. Hop on and let me remote in, and I'll fix your problem. I do the same for my family as well. So it's a very handy tool to have, and anybody can use it. It's pretty cool. So that was WebEx, not Zendesk Support. So that kind of got back and forth. So sorry about that. So because I use them both at the same time. So, but as far as Zendesk, I think it's a great support ticketing program that allows you to keep everything organized. So it's pretty handy to have. So it also allows you to have macros so you can respond quickly. So if you see a problem so frequently, you can make a macro, and you click on that macro, and it auto-populates the message. You modify whatever additional information you might have to add to it, then you press send and you're good to go. Very handy to have. So those are my tech tools, and I think that's all I'm going to cover for right now. I'm pretty sure I'm going to cover more. I'm trying to organize things a little bit better, trying to add some more video to my YouTube channel to have a little bit of fun with it. I'm also still having some fun learning how to use Final Cut pretty effectively, and also look to add more content. I'm sort of been slow because I wanted to get the latest hardware, like the new iPad Pro and the iPhone 12 Pro Max, so I can, sort of start fresh with those devices and on, so I can show the true power of the app with the latest hardware that is out right now. Like, I had the new iMac, like I showed you before. It's very, very powerful and still very handy for the work that I do. So I'm really happy with it so far. And with the new LG Ultra Wide monitor I have over here, it's super handy. I love it, and especially with the mount that I got, it allows me to rotate the monitor if I wanted to. I'm not new to that. If the Ultra Wide long and then turning it, I'm not new to doing that, but I can see some uses to it. And it's crystal clear, and I got plenty of screen space on, so I'm never gonna have a problem doing my work on the iMac here and on the LG Ultra Wide monitor. Really nice. So I'm really excited about it. So that's what I got for today. Keep an eye out for more videos. I'll be talking some more about some other apps that I have on my phone, iPad, and my iMac. I think also we'll probably talk a little bit about some gaming stuff. That's always fun. My first gaming video would definitely be about Mass Effect Legendary Edition. I'm addicted to that game. I love Mass Effect. I can't stop playing it. I've done one walkthrough for each game, each game in the Legendary section: Mass Effect 1, Mass Effect 2, and Mass Effect 3. I did one playthrough and then knew that playthrough all throughout the details of Microsoft, Mass Effect 2 and then Mass Effect 3. It's been a lot of fun. The picture's even better than the original. I'm not even done playing it. I'm on my second playthrough right now, and I'll probably do a video on that on my third playthrough to go through some stuff, but I might just use my second playthrough as well to talk about the Mass Effect 1 all the way to Mass Effect 3. So it'll probably break it up a little bit. So it'll be the Mass Effect Legendary Edition series. Probably start with Mass Effect 1, talk about some details there. Mass Effect 2, and so on. Try to break up the video so it's not like another hour-long video like my keynote review. I tried not to make it too thick, so so hopefully it'll get better over time, and I'm looking forward to the iOS 15 and stuff like that, because that's gonna add some additional power to the existing software that's already out there. So that's gonna be fun to mess with too. So keep an eye out for more videos. Thank you for watching. If you want to watch the journey of Chris's Tech channel to get bigger and better, subscribe. And don't be afraid to leave me some comments if you want me to talk about a specific hardware that I may not have but could get, so I can, demonstrate how it works, give some advice on it, or what I think of it and stuff like that. Don't hesitate to contact me on the comments. So I have made a Gmail. My Gmail account is attached to the channel as well. So if you try to contact me through that, I should be able to get an email if it's public. I'll double check and make sure it is. So yeah, and if you want me to add ads to my videos representing your products, please contact me. I would love to make it a business to add some ads to my videos so I can generate some, money to have, but also to generate interest in technologies that I think is awesome and will enrich all of our lives, regardless who makes it and stuff like that. So I'm a Mac man. I'll take that back. I'm an Apple man. And I'm always enjoying everything that can be news with Apple. products. So it'd be speakers, cameras, stuff like that, what have you. So I'm also looking forward to getting the whole GoPro Hero 9 because I know you can use it with the iPhone and iPad to do some fancy stuff with it. So I'm looking forward to doing that. I will definitely do a review on that as well. And I'm going to stop talking now because it's too much fun talking with you guys. It really is. So I get to talk about stuff that I love, technology. So you guys have a great 4th and thank you for watching. See you later.